Now for our game of the week, we're heading out to the Hill. Arthur Hill hosting Davidson. This is the first time the Lumberjacks have played since late December, so you might be expecting a little rust, right? Well, not really. Early first quarter score is tied. Arthur Hill finds the big man down low, Josh Jones. He's very tall, very strong. Jacks lead by 2. Later in the quarter, more Hill here. This time, Martell Hanley crashing the boards, puts it back strong. That puts Arthur Hill up 4. Davidson, though, early on, matching Hill shot for shot. Andrew Miller off his own miss, padding his stats here with the board and the bucket. That brings the lead back down to 2. Hill not showing any rust thus far. Here with the nice pass, Brian Bowen. He takes it hard to the tin. 12-8 Hart Hill. They go on to win by much, much more. 88-55. Let's check in on the ladies' hardwood. Powers, after a road win last night in Flushing, hosting Midland. Powers opening up the scoring from behind the arc, dropping a 3. Sarah Rustifer with the shot, then down low again. Powers opens up on a 5-0 run. But Jessica Walter, she gets the Chemics on the board here with the 3. Cutting Powers lead down to 2, but the Chargers get right back to action on the offensive end. Allie Heron underneath for the deuce. Powers wins 54-26. Martians fans cheering on strong for their home team in Goodrich tonight, but it's the Rams getting out in front first. Jeff Long with the triple. That puts the Rams up 3. Then Goodrich goes on a run, and when I say a run, I mean a long run. Travis Beanhoose, the no-look pass to Grant Smith. He drops down the jumper, and that puts his team up 10. Then Smith here getting defensive with the steal. A bounce pass to Jalen Fordham, who lays it up and in. 18-0 run for the Martians, and a big lead in the first. Late first, Rams getting the rhythm, kicking it out to Antonio McMillan for 3. Montrose, they come up just short in that battle with Goodrich, losing 71-66. Out in Mustang country, Tyler Thompson, boys, has him sweating. Second half, Swartz Creek's lead by 10. But Clio starts the comeback. Off the steal, the Stangs get running. Major Sattywhite with the bucket. It's only 33-25 now. More Clio transition basketball here in the third. This time, Jalen Arkwright slices his way to the rack. Essie's lead down to 6, but the Dragons would answer. Kevin Wellston nails the floater. 35-27 Dragons. Clio would make a valiant effort, but Creek holds them off. 62-57 is your final. Here's some other scores from around the area on this Friday night hometown hoops edition. Lapeer East falls to Kearsley 61-43. Carroll, they get whooped by Millington 76-48. Flushing gets a home win against Heritage by 11. And Fenton fends off Linden tonight 58-45. Now make sure you stick around because we still have plenty of more action left on Hometown Hoops. Next up, HTH picks up the pace and we go full court press. Come on back.
You're watching Hometown Hoops on NBC 25. Woo!
You're watching Hometown Hoops on NBC 25. Yeah! Let's go Chargers!
Welcome back to Hometown Hoops. Remember, you can always follow the conversation on Twitter by using the hashtag HTH25. Now let's get back to the action. We still have plenty of more to show you, but a short time to get there. It's time to speed things up with the full court press. Remember our philosophy: quick buckets, quick highlights, and quick results. We start with the ladies. Carman-Ainsworth hosting HH Dow. Picked this one up in the first quarter. The Cavaliers, Natalia Kincaid, she gets the deuce and puts the Cavs up 2 early. But then the Chargers, Kaylee Wasco underneath with the layup. That cuts the Cavs lead down to 1. Here we could have a hot shot nominee here as Elias Stinnett with the takeaway. She gets the layup to go as well. Cavs go up 3, but it's Dow laughing last. They win 55-38. Let's go out to Owasso. Fourth quarter action between St. John's and Owasso. And trying to play keep away here from Owasso. Tori Henning gets a nice spin move. She would drive to the basket. That bucket goes, puts St. John's up 14 points. And then they get the win as well, taking this one 43-27. But how about the next game with a little bit more Y chromosomes? The guys, St. John's, Owasso, first quarter. St. John's up 4. Owasso holding on to the ball, going for last shot of the quarter. Austin Klapko goes backdoor on a nice pass there. He gets the layup to fall. That cuts the lead down to 2. Owasso, they get the comeback win as well, winning 52-47. Grand Blanc hosting Brighton in a KLAA matchup. First quarter, Brighton's Dylan Bennett with the jumper. Eventually, Grand Blanc would take the early 3-point lead. Later, Bobcats showing their defensive side. Nick Randall, he was going to get some greedy hands. He's going to get the steal, then a pretty no-look pass to Trayvon Avery on the fast break. Bobcats up 4 in the first. Grand Blanc rolls 72-41. The final. Out in the Tri-Valley Conference, Saginaw MLS hosting Breckenridge. We picked this one up late first quarter, and the Huskies, Wade San Miguel, showing off the moves. Creates separation here with the spin move. Gets to the 10. That cuts the Cards' lead down to 7. Second quarter action now. MLS starting off fast. Nathaniel Lindelof to Andrew Schrader, working the pick and roll to perfection. Cardinals lead 18-9. Then later Sam Hirsch adds 2 more. MLS wins 78-54. Let's check in on some more results from tonight's action on the high school hardwood. Focusing on the ladies this time, Schwartz Creek gets a 4-point win against Clio on the road. Grand Blanc, a huge win in Brighton in KLAA action, 64-23. Linden on the road. Got a lot of road wins on the ladies' side of things tonight, winning 55-47. But then we bucked that trend as Heritage gets a 3-point win and a low-scoring affair against the Raiders. Now let's see who's taking home top honors tonight. It's our stop of the night, and if you haven't figured it out just yet, we like defense here at HTH, and this was the best. It's our stop of the night. Comes from the Mustangs out in Clio. The Dragons look as though they have an easy bucket, but Brandon Davis standing tall here in the paint. Nice swat. Not only does he deny SC the bucket, but he also gives Davis himself the Hometown Hoops stop of the night. For our best plays, we reserved the name of Hot Shot for those. These here are the 3 best. Up first, nominee number 1, transition basketball here. Carman-Ainsworth Cavs, Aaliyah Stinnett on the takeaway. She also gets the deuce. Hot Shot nominee number 2 is from Owasso and Austin Klapko. He's a benefactor here of some great backdoor passing. He has the nice take, great pass, great bucket. Maybe the greatest of the hot shots, that's for you to decide. Breckenridge doesn't make hometown hoops that often. Breckenridge, that is, excuse me. But when they do, they make an appearance on hot shots. Here's Wade San Miguel, or is it Dwayne Wade San Miguel here with the great spin move that leads to the deuce. But it wasn't enough as the Huskies get the W. Wade can still last laugh, though, if he takes home the Hot Shot poll, which you can decide on our website by voting for which Hot Shot you like best. That's going to do it for another edition of Hometown Hoops. I'm a little tired. I need some water, but then we'll meet back up this time next week. See you then.